Okay, everyone, here's video number 2. As promised, we are on the corner of State Route 88 and Hoffman Road. We are on the East Farmington Cemetery. This cemetery is very old. I've been in it before a couple times and walked around. The latest marker in here is 1992, but the lady was a very, very elderly lady. She was buried with her husband, who I think died there in the 70s, actually. And 1992 is the last I could find, but you'll see here here in a little bit of the old markers. Unfortunately, it looks like a tree recently fell over in here and damaged some of them. But this is a little bit bigger cemetery, even though it is abandoned. We're going to go in here and take a look. Here's looks like where the tree fell. Yeah, you can see it destroyed the fence over there. Mary, you're dead again. First marker, Mary, died in 1870 at 48 years old. These have very big markers in them. I just pan back a little bit. Very big markers in this one. The newer section is over here. And the last one to be buried is back there by that big tree. And I'll get to that in a little bit. Let's look at the old ones first. As you can see, another classic. There's the family marker and all the little markers where they're buried here in front. Mary's down here. Boy, Mary, you're dead a lot.
That's probably got a name back then.
She died in 1886 at 68 years old.
This one died at 3 years old.
Kid, yeah. Usually they have the big marker and the kids will be in front.
3.
Wow, look at that big one. That's a big one. There's a lot of big ones in here. Died in this guy died in 1866. Well, that's Eli. Eli died in 1866 at 86 years old, so he hung in there. His wife died in 1878 at 88 years old, so she hung in there. So they probably had a lot of kids, probably in here a lot. Oh, died October 13th, 1855 at 70, Sarah.
He was a veteran.
If it says just U.S., if it doesn't have a war on it, that means they just served without... World War One or what? Oh, no, they can't be World War One. They died in 1800s.
No, 1917.
Well, then that had to be one of their kids.
One of their kids.
Well, here, died in 1893. She died in 1905. It's got to be on this side then. 1850. Yeah, I don't understand. Everyone here died in the 1800s. I don't know how it could be a World War. It does say World War on it. That's strange because he has the sabers. That would usually indicate Civil War. But he died in 1853 and she died in 1842, 1853. Yeah, I don't understand that at all. There's another Polly. That's the second Polly I've found in these things. There is a lot here to go through. I don't want to take all of everyone's time up, but there's a lot here and a lot of big ones. Some of them are knocked over. But we're going to try to get through as much as we can. But it does seem like a new one back there, actually. I've never been in this corner road and over here. A lot of family ones, a lot of old ones. I don't see any flags on this side though, but still, that doesn't mean these people were less important. 1851 right there died.
Parker, that's a new one.
They died in 1880 and 1877. How's that a new one?
I meant new name.
Oh, Parker, okay.
94.
There's another one over here, died in 86 years old. And again, that's, like I said, classic. They'll have the main family one, then all the little ones represent the kids themselves. There's some really old ones back here. They're all knocked over, destroyed. Unfortunately. 1853, it looks like on that one. I can't make out that one at all. This one looks kind of new back here. Actually, it is. Okay, this is brand new back here. I have not seen this. Wow. She hung in there. Well, this is the newest person buried in here, and it wasn't that long ago. So I guess this is husband and wife. Husband died in 1988 from 1915. And she lived from 1922 to 2015. That means she was, what, 93 years old?
Yeah.
93. So there you go. 2015. I know that's really newer, but that's by far the newest in here. But she was 93 years old. Yeah, I see all the big ones. You can see all the nice big ones in here. Family ones down here. There's a couple in the back here. You can even remotely make them out.
Look at this one.
That's pretty. That's new. Somebody just bought that. That's really pretty. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Isra died in 1903. Matilda, his wife, died in 1901. They had a kid. It looks like she died at 31 years old. 64 to 95. That's probably them back here. There's probably other kids. That is really pretty. That's brand new. Somebody just bought this family thing. You'll see that sometimes where their descendants will actually buy new markers for them.
That's what my family did.
Still more. There's still back there in the. There's even more in the woods. Looks like the woods are taking them over back there. This is not a small one. This is quite a large cemetery. It looks like. There's markers still back in the woods. There's markers way back in the woods. You can see them back in the woods back there. Markers. So unfortunately, the woods have taken over some of the cemetery. And I guess these people are going to be lost to time forever because you see markers back in the woods back there. There's another family plot. There's a flag. There's flags up here. I'm going to go look at the flag ones.
Yeah. 1939.
There's 1935. So this is, even though this isn't abandoned, I know that one was 2015, but she hung in there for a while. Here's a veteran, but, ooh, yeah, good luck making his out. What's this flag say? It just says veteran on it. I couldn't make heads or tails out of that one. Osborne. Here's Osborne. That's a new name. It's funny, though, because there's a road around here called Lisby Osborne. It just says he was a veteran. It doesn't say if he served in any wars or not. There's another one without a death date. He was born in 1827, but I guess he didn't die. He was born on my dad's birthday, August 14th. So there's a vampire walking around West Farmington. Here's another veteran up here. And he was... You say he was a veteran. It doesn't say. I'll tell you what, he was 1845 to 1934, so he could be a veteran of any number of wars. It could be Civil War, Spanish, or World War I, to be honest. Oh, Knights of Columbus. Oh, there you go, Knights of Columbus in here. Yep, they got their marker.
1864 to 1930.
Yeah, there you go. Steel, another Osborne. There's a couple more flags over here. This video might be a little long because we're going to cover some ground on this one. This one also says just a veteran, so it doesn't say what war he served into. Why? And he can't. You see the markers knocked over and it's all worn. Unfortunately, it's 1968 back there. Some of them are new. Here's this one's new. Yes. Is that what I think it is in there? Okay, it's just rocks. Literally, I thought that was a skull right there for a second, and I was about to freak out and run out of here. That's metal. That's not stone, that's metal.
Yeah.
Steel. Hey, steel's made of steel. There you go. It looks like another new... Okay. You only want to know what I thought that was there for a second. There's a giant spider on it, so I'm not going anywhere near it anymore.
There's another Knights of Columbus.
Another Knights of Columbus one?
Chocolate.
There's another marker. Oh, I like the signature on that one. Look, it has his signature on the back of it or something. That's cool. Here's another marker for a veteran. Let's see if we can figure out what war they were in. No, it just says veteran on it. Let me see. Oh, no, right here. He was a Civil War soldier. His name was Millens. He was the son. He was born in 1837. He enlisted in 1862 in the 2nd Division of the Ohio Volunteer.
Calvary?
Might be Calvary. He died at Andersonville. Oh my God. He died at Andersonville. Folks, if you have not heard the story of Andersonville, I cannot implore you enough to go look it up. This is amazing right here. I found this. I am literally almost shaking. Wow. 2nd Ohio Volunteer Cavalry. Died in Andersonville. Andersonville is a very, very infamous Civil War prison down in Andersonville, Georgia. It was built by the Confederates to hold 10,000 prisoners. By the end of 1864, it had almost 35,000 prisoners in it. There was no food, no running water. The only water they had was a small creek that ran in the middle of the prison, and that creek served as sewer, bathing water, and drinking water. And yes, I said sewer first. Over 13,000 prisoners died at that prison camp. If you're ever interested in something like that, by all means, go look it up. It is an amazing story. Well, here's 2001. But actually, again, she was 90 years old. He was 80 years old. Sorry, I don't mean to step on him. Here comes another veteran up here. World War II veteran. We have a World War II veteran. I was hoping to see something like that.
May 1st, 1927, August
Yep,
26th.
U.S. Army, 1986, World War II. And his wife died in 2003, it looks like.
Yeah, no one.
Ellen and Albert. I salute you, sir. Thank you for your service. Everyone in here, thank you for the service. We wouldn't have a country if it wasn't for these people, who unfortunately have been long since forgotten. Andersonville, I just cannot believe I found a grave of someone who died in Andersonville. Again, anyone needs to go look that up. Here's another, I think this is another World War II. World War One. This is a World War One veteran right here. 1888 to 1963, World War One. Yep. There are some newer ones in here. I know it's supposed to be abandoned cemeteries, but I've always been fascinated with this one, how old it is. 1981, that one's still alive. Actually, there's somebody's going to be buried here again. She's still alive.
She's still alive.
See, there's a couple of new ones on this side, but mostly very, very old ones. All right, we're going to make our way out now. Again, this is the East Farmington Cemetery. This is State Route 88 is right out there. Bristol is that direction. West Farmington is in that direction. And this is called Hoffman Norton Road right here. So we're going to make our way out, and we're going to go try to get video number 3 today. Say bye again, Zach.
Bye.